Okay, I promised you all a video of my completed craft cabin. I'm still working on the inside, but I have a feeling that's going to be an ongoing thing. This is the back of my house, and here's the deck, and the cabin is right off the deck. So it's nice because it's raised up off the ground, and I can come right out my back kitchen door right into my cabin. And right now I'm on the upper deck. This is up high. So let's go check out the inside of the cabin. First I'll show you the porch. I'm working on some a sun and a moon I'm going to paint and put there on the side of the cabin. Anyway, I've got lots of bird feeders. I love feeding birds. I've got a window hummingbird feeder. I also feed the crows and the squirrels in the morning. Don't laugh. And this is their breakfast bell. They know when they hear that bell, they come. The food is out. So up here I've got a hummingbird feeder, and some black oil sunflower seeds, and another hummingbird feeder, and a hanging basket. And I've got some little plaques hanging here, a little welcome plaque. Underneath this trash bag is my polymer clay oven. It's standing on a table just like that one. I keep it outside because the cabin is small. There's not a whole lot of room in there. And I've got little dancing solar flowers in every window. They make me happy. So when you first come in, that's a water feature my sister Peggy just bought for me in my favorite color. I like anything in the lavender family. I turn this desk into a cutting station for paper beads, and I've got my guillotine cutter there, which is currently covered with scrapbook paper and drawing pens. The styrofoam is for putting the beads on when they're glazing, and on toothpicks. Got to stand all the way back in the corner here so you can see. Supplies. Up there is my UV light for when I'm curing UV resin. More happy dancing flowers. Okay, bottle cap supplies. I've got to put a shelf up here, I think, and that's where the bottle cap supplies are going to be. This is the main desk that I work at, as you can tell. I just did a quick little update video for all my crafting friends, and that was just maybe an hour ago. I haven't actually started glazing my paper beads yet, but that's what I plan to do as soon as I upload this video. To be glazing paper beads. This is a plate shelf unit, I guess. It's meant for holding decorative plates. We picked it up at an auction, and I just kind of redid it to make it as shelves to hold supplies. This is another auction acquisition that holds my polymer clay, towels. This is where I keep my iPad. I listen to music or watch YouTube videos as background sound while I'm creating my coffee mug or tea, whatever I'm having that day. This is just kind of a catch-all table. Air conditioning. An old bumper sticker for the intergalactic beef shows. Okay, I'm going to step back again. Up above is a loft shelf, and up there I've got more supplies. There's resin molds up there, stickers and glitter. Those two tackle boxes are filled with seed beads and crystals. My Dremel. Boxes of findings. Ed and I used to have a flea market shop. It was an indoor booth at a flea market. It was actually quite large, so we have lots of leftovers from then. And daylight bulbs are in all the fixtures. Now on this rack, this is a large baker's rack. I've got my acrylic paint, more paint and paint pens and pearl pens from Viva Decor, jewelry findings. This is just everything that I use often is down here. Resin is over there. Finally got to labeling some things a while back. Craft wire, glue guns, paint, rubber stamps, radio, another happy flower window. In here is that little mushroom man that I sculpted out of polymer clay a few years ago, and right now he is the profile picture on my YouTube channel, my BDI Beth YouTube channel. And this is like a little drying area. This is a nail dryer. It's old. It's cool air or hot, and it blows a fan. Right now I've got a couple of polymer clay pieces in there that have UV resin on them. They're just hanging out. And I put them on the little drying racks and tuck them in there. And if I need more of a breeze, I have this little fan that blows at 2 different speeds. A couple of years ago, I was making a lot of resin and selling them in a local shop up in Somerville called the Tea Farm Cottage, which has now gone out of business. They kind of consolidated everything into another shop called Simply Vintage. And that was just a rack that I made and painted for hanging these things on. And up here I've got a magnet board that holds any magnets that I make. These are bottle cap magnets. Tell what shows I'm into. Downton Abbey and Game of Thrones and Doctor Who, and I like the Beatles. And Wizard of Oz fan from way back. Mickey, Hello Kitty, Spider-Man, and just some doodling, kind of Zentangle-y kind of doodling. I like to do. This is a heart that I did some watercolor on. The twinkling H2Os, and then I drew on top of it with permanent markers and on one side and black acrylic paint on the other. I just was testing it out to see which worked better, and they both work equally well. This is an old sign from my flea market booth. It's called King's Treasures because King is my last name. That is my maiden name. This is also an old flea market sign. Beads! This clock has a lot of meaning to me. This clock hung for years in my father's garage where he did a lot of woodworking and tinkering and fixing things. And you know, looking at this really brings back good memories, and I like that I have something of my father's in my shop here, my little studio, because it's really because of him that I got into crafting and fixing things and making things, and why I'm a geek and computer geek and into photography. It's all due to him. Wonderful man. He passed away in 2009. I can look out this window and see my wonderful feeders, watch the birds, the flowers, my ivy, and then we're right back to where we started. So this is it. This is the new studio cabin. I'm going to update the video when I add some more things like shelves and just kind of fix it up and make it a little better functioning than it is right now. But I feel very fortunate and very blessed to have this. Thank you, Ed. My boyfriend Ed built this for me. It's a Graceland cabin that he got used from a customer of his. He does home repair and renovation. And he bartered a deal with this guy, brought it home to surprise me, and then finished the inside. He added the sheetrock and painted and nice wood flooring. This is real wood, hardwood floor. And just feel very grateful to him that he did this for me. And that's it. My cabin. Have a great day, everyone.